Ever wonder what New Year's Eve looks like in Venezuela? Let's find it out. So, Venezuela is known as a country in crisis. However, since last year, a new modality of payment came out: dollars. Not only are Venezuelans using their own currency, bolivars or bolivars in Spanish, but also dollars in order to get by or cope with the situation of the country. Around 11 a.m., I visited a supermarket and I was surprised by the amount of people flooding the market up. I never expected such a crowd since the country nowadays or currently is going through a gasoline crisis that is affecting everybody in the country. In fact, there's no gasoline for many people, and those who are fortunate enough as to find gasoline in some gas stations have to queue for over 3 or 5 days in order to get it. So it's quite a hardship to get gasoline in this country. As you can see, there's some people in the supermarket. Some are buying the last minute presents or last minute purchases, as we call them. And this is what a supermarket looks like in Venezuela. Of course, in another video, we'll explain more in detail the economy of the country and also the prices within an actual Venezuelan supermarket. You can see how those prices relate or compare to your country's supermarkets. Later on the same day, I headed off to a fireworks store in order to buy the last minute fireworks purchase that I needed for the last day of the year. And as you can see, there are people queuing to get their fireworks ready. A quick note though, all items used on display are sold in dollars, not bolivars, which is quite ironic considering that bolivars is the currency of the country. And finally, I ended up home to enjoy a delicious traditional Christmas meal as seen on the footage, seen on the video. This is a typical Venezuelan Christmas dish consisting of hallacas, which is a seasoned stew wrapped in plantain leaves. There's also a chicken salad and ham bread, which we ran out of before I could show you guys. Instead, this is just a simple bread. And one of the most important things that should never be out of a Venezuelan typical Christmas dish is the pork pernil, called in Venezuelan. So pork is one of the most iconic meals in the country that is actually served typically on Christmas, during Christmas season. Nevertheless, due to the situation of the country, most Venezuelans this time couldn't afford purchasing one. So well guys, this wraps it up. If you like the video, give me a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.